sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Number 14. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He'll return it from the 6. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. On play action, Locke. He's going to fire one. Deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
First down.
The give is to Jones. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Patrick Onwuasor on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Locke going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there. First down.
Packer. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
6 makes it 3rd and 2.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to take.
That's dose. That's dose.
Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Nigga scored 50, bro. Nigga scored 50.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
Play action. Now it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Pick it up. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
First down.
What part did they went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Going up top for Kupp. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
No, shouldn't. Should bang their ass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at...
Oh, wide open, complete, touchdown, Vikings. DK Metcalf doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Thought it was bull.
Matt Prater.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Going up top for Kupp. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one.
That's an easy read. Easy read. Let's go, man. We're going to one-play touchdowns, man. We out here dialing shit up, man.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Thielen.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Delaney Walker.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. And he'll return to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Come on, brother.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Still 15 yards to go.
I had to send you that. I had to send that. Dang, look. I had to send it.
Locke working out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Richards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Number 14.
DK Metcalf on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st down, Locke. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Gallman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he locates Walker, complete.
Complete to Delaney.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 9. At the 40.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
Block off a play action. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Locke. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now Locke again. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
And his kick is good. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First down.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Now he's forced
Come on,
out
Drew
right.
Lock.
Let's
Oh,
caught inside the 20.
some people just sorry in that.
Well, the
I tell you,
Vikings
it
will
ain't
use
for
the
everybody,
second of
bro.
their timeouts.
This shit ain't for everybody.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah, it ain't.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he'll get into the end zone.
Yeah, it's just minor tweaks though every year though, just a little bit.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough
Nah,
one for their
play this
defense to
year.
swallow
You could
because they've
dial
had
that
a
shit
tough time through the first 2 quarters.
Yeah.
They really were determined to get a stop.
Nah, they had a
unable to do so.
Hey, they had a few
That
years
makes
where
their
you couldn't
comeback
throw it,
hopes
but this year
that
the
much more
throwing is a lot
difficult.
better. But now the defense will pick a lot of stuff off. But if you make your right reads,
And that
you can do your
pushes the
thing.
lead up to 23 now.
The score, Vikings
I want Pacers
40,
to at least score 80
Packers
this game right here.
17.
It's my league fade. Neek, after I be playing with like them teams online and then come in the league with my boosted team, this should be cake. My team too raw. Because, I mean, you draft what you want to play with, so now you really don't
So
got
not much time to
too many
speak of
weaknesses.
remaining in this first half as the
Besides
kicks
Drew Lock, my
away.
quarterback.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, come on, give me those.
And his pass is intercepted. And I think the ball's out. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings.
Complete to number
Adam Thielen as the first half is winding down. And this offense is running away with this one.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Prater for the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
Let me make a drink.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Raiders set to kick off.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
How we want to do it, man? Don't want to come out in the 4-6. See, Nick, in this league, we got to cash every game, so I kind of, you know, some games I don't really come out with everything I like to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they trail
watch,
offense,
like,
first
I
time to
swear.
touch the ball in quarter
Bruh,
three,
niggas watching
and we'll
family. You know I'm talking crazy. I said, I hope you niggas got your pencil and paper out, blood, on these Vikings. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't make it no better, bro. So I'm in 4-6, but I could play 4-6. I could play 4-6 with this defense because all my linebackers like 87 speed and higher, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I could stack the box up to stop the run, but still play coverage. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have them all. I could have them all inside leverage and put my purples on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and then I'm user over the top, bro. Niggas really can't do
Turning
much.
it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all.
Yeah,
And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Complete to
23 yards, the final tally.
First and goal.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is that he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ronald Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You know, NFL.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra
10
point he's
a.m.
missed so far.
Oh, so that means that's not. Damn, so hold on.
Now he's back out there to put this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20.
I mean, it is kind of lit as hell of sports going on. I can't wait till spring. Spring will be popping. March Madness. It should be college. I doubt it. They really giving us a schedule like.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Number 20. So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot.
Yeah, if I say get to the curl flats, get to the curl flats, bro.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Like, what did I tell you to guard, bro?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
That's a 7.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the rookie linebacker, Patrick Queen. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
A give to Jones. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ronald Jones with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Good.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead will swell by one more.
Nope. I got to take a pause right now.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
Hey, I literally
work on the
ran
return.
6.
Take over 1st and 10.
My defense kind of nasty with the first one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense.
Nah, 4-6 normal. I've always had.
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen
it used to be my NCAA defense. Some of this stuff, history repeats itself. Like, it's crazy how he did? Arcade user? Oh, I was about to say arcade user.
Let's get moving, guys.
We weren't in halftime, actually.
Think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever
I've never been that guy. It's just user. Hold on. I call that nigga right now. Look, what are you doing? How'd you? Right, so you said I'm arcade? Okay, right.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Niggas out here strapped.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers going up top for Cup.
Oh!
Hit the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
53, check 53.
On 1st down, Singletary.
The Forrest Buckner's
they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, take 26.
From the gun, Rodgers. And now here is another interception. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Operating from the gun, block, and he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. DK Metcalf, 59 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
That's it, Mike. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Now Rodgers going deep here for Allen.
Oh,
And that's caught inside
God.
the 35.
That's my
A
receiver.
very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Check.
From the gun, Rodgers.
Okay.
And this is complete. It's
Good.
Allen.
Good ball.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to get a score back.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Team Grant on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
He got somebody's family kicked out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
Yeah.
We
just
know
got
these guys
used,
play,
bro.
and we just play them all the
I'm
way
a demon
through.
blood on these. Yeah, I like that. Hold on, I think it's a
They're
demon.
not as
Like,
worried and
dang,
concerned
hold
about
on.
getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Yeah, I heard him say it at
Gain of
first. I was
20,
like,
hit a
okay.
first down.
20. First down, Vikings.
Play action. Now it's locked.
Oh,
Double
damn, I
team,
threw
and
it.
it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his
Hey, Nick,
coaching
you
staff
tape
will be
y'all
emphatic
juiced up for
about
NBA
he shouldn't have
basketball?
thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the
I
job
see
training.
leg show,
So he's
leg
got to
show.
take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise,
I
and
know
turn it
shit,
into
y'all said
positives
that.
moving forward.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about
Night,
getting
like
that
it's
type of a
in
game,
Raiders,
considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get
Rondo,
his
go
feet
get at him.
down? No, it's incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and now it's 3rd down.
7.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
Oh, shit.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
7-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Damn, DeForest, you can cause all that havoc. And
breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
Here we go, 26.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Fuck,
the coverage
just got hurt.
and now it's
Fuck
down.
Man.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, Parker. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Nick O'Leary, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24. Check 3, check 3.
To throw again, Rodgers.
I don't have to cut. I don't have.
A lot of force
I don't
bearing
have
down
free.
on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Packers on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
He's crashing. He's checking out. Kill. Turn it out. Kill. Turn it out. Watch the shift.
On 1st down, it's Jones. A solid run on 1st down.
Okay,
Gain of
Ronald,
7 leaves him with a
100.
2nd and 3.
Thornhill on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lock. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Prater for the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. On play action, Lock. This will be caught at about the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Working with his 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Hart said it's no COVID. He's still around 100 people.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
It's a turnover on down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll actually throw it with Locke. And he fires one incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats.